I've been contemplating this moment, dreading this moment. You see what I got on today, right? My purple shirt, my purple bracelet made by my friend Marshall, my purple watch. It's a purple day because my boy Prince is gone. I made this video because it was just too much to type. But I can tell you, I just wanted to share with you. So this might be a little long because I'm just going to kick it. Yesterday, I'm in an office with my colleague, and as I'm scrolling through, because I'm on Facebook constantly throughout the day, excuse me, and I scroll through and I see this TMZ thing that pops up on my wall with somebody saying, "Alvin, verify this," as if I have inside information. And I look and it says Prince dead at 57. And I'm go, oh, this has got to be, that's a rumor. China passed away this morning. So somebody is, doing what the internet does. And then I look and I see that it's everywhere and it's everywhere and it's everywhere. And when I confirmed that it was really true, I left work. I had to leave. I had to get out of the building. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to deal with anybody. I just needed to be alone. And I drove and I came home and I was talking to people that called me. My friend Derek, who has become one of my best friends, he called me. He's on the phone and he's crying and I'm tearing up and we're reminiscing about Prince. And so I get home and I call my nephew, Corey, who is a musician. And when he picked up the phone and said hello, I couldn't speak. All I could do was sigh. And he said, "How are you doing?" He said, "You're the first person I thought of." And I broke down completely. I need you to understand, for those of you who may not understand what people like me are going through right now, I need you to understand this. Prince, for me, was the soundtrack of most of my life. I discovered Prince when I was in the 5th grade and didn't like him. I was totally all about Michael Jackson, totally, with Off the Wall, and then Thriller came out and dominated, and I didn't really care too much for Prince until I saw the video for 1999, and I saw that video, and this dude, he's dressed weird and all that kind of stuff, but he's cool though. He's cool. So I bought the 1999 album, double album. My sister bought it for my older sister. And it's amazing. Double album, amazing album. I buy the Purple Rain album strictly off the strength of When Doves Cry, the song. And that's the only song I listened to for months when I bought the album. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I never listened to the album. I only listened to When Doves Cry. I went and saw the movie that summer. My sister took me and my sister Angie. We go to see Purple Rain. Purple Rain is the first movie in my life that ever made me cry. When Prince sang Purple Rain, I felt it. I came home, and from that day that I saw that movie to the end of 1984, I played that album every day from cut 1 to cut 9, from Let's Go Crazy to Purple Rain, in order, every day for 6 months. That's what that music did to me. And then I went back and got Prince's old stuff. I went and got For You, and I went and got the Prince album. I went and got Dirty Mind. I went and got Controversy, and caught myself up to where he was musically, to see his journey as a musician. I have been enthralled with what Prince is and what he's always meant to me. My voice is getting shaky because that's what how real music is for me. I need you to understand something. That as an artist myself, dancing, putting shows together and whatever, I do all of that because of Prince. Even dealing with ministry in my church when I put together these Bomb Squad concerts, and I put together the concerts where people didn't know and don't know until right now. My structure of the concert, I structure it based on one show I saw by Prince in 1993 at the Landmark Theater, the Symbol Tour, where he had a story he told at the first half of the show, and then the second half of the show was just him jamming. That show was so impactful to me. That was the best concert I've ever attended in my entire life. And I saw that and it just made such an impact on me, and I've structured my performances that way since then. I'm talking about somebody who taught me that music had no color and that a black man could make music. Listen to how I'm going to say this. That a black man could make music that didn't have a color. That you could go to his shows and see every color of the rainbow, to listen to music that didn't have a color. It was just music, good music, pure music from a man who could play over 20 instruments, self-taught, who wrote all of his songs, who played every instrument on his albums. And the only reason he didn't do that live is because he physically couldn't. We're talking about a man who could play your instrument. You play one. He could play your instrument. He played 20 and could play your instrument better than you in your face. This is what Prince meant to me, means to me. This is what, for me, yesterday was the day the music died. That's what it was for me. The day the music died. I've been listening to Prince music constantly. He's everywhere. It's like I don't even want to leave my TV because I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody's recounting some great story that he did or something that he sang or something that he touched. But I know what this man means to me, meant to me, will always mean to me, because he was a phenomenon, the likes of which we hadn't seen before, the likes of which we won't see again. And even when he doesn't make any music, artists that you listen to, he was their favorite artist. You know you an artist. You know you a star. When you walk into a room full of megastars and they're starstruck, you know you a star. He told us, he said, baby, I'm a star. Might not know it now. Baby, I'm a star. And he proved that. He was a star amongst stars. He taught me that you have only one life to live and you live it on your terms. Prince had all these rumors about him being gay and all this other stuff. He didn't pay any attention to any of that. He kept living his life the way he wanted to live his life. That's why I'm always talking about live loud. Live loud. Do what you got to do. Who's going to stop you? And how can they stop you? Their words can't stop you. If their words can stop you, you never wanted to do it in the first place. That's what Prince taught me. That's why I'm in mourning. That's why I'm grieving. So for the people who don't understand, people like me, artists that I know that are grieving, that are really mourning this loss, people that are grieving because his music was also their soundtrack to their teenage years, to their adult years. Times they can pinpoint in their life what song helped them get through different times of their life. That's who I'm representing right now. I'm that person. I'm that person. Music is who I am. Music is what makes me move. And Prince was the embodiment of music. He was music personified. If music looked like somebody, it looked like him. That's what music looked like. If it had arms, legs, and a face, it was Prince. I'm going to miss this man more than I can say. This has been the worst year of my life. Please understand, if you follow me, you know I lost my grandmother in January. I lost my mother a month ago today. I have a loved one who suffered a stroke in February. Has been the worst year of my life. And regardless of what you're going to try to say to me about it's going to get better, it getting better does not mean it wasn't the worst. Please understand that. It's still the worst year of my life. I could hit the lottery right now. I don't have my mama. She not coming back. I don't have my big mama. She not coming back. Prince is gone. The whole reason that I love music and love all genres of music, the person who taught me how to do that is gone. And I'm grieving. I'm in mourning. Real grief. So please excuse me if what I'm feeling doesn't fit on your agenda. But I don't care. Because I didn't ask you. I know what this man meant to me. When I got people calling me in tears, texting me, inboxing me, not just to check on me, but so we can just grieve together. Remember this man together. Remember what this music means to all of us. So, I'm not trying to fit on your agenda. I'm trying to live my life the way Prince lived his life. I'm trying to do the things that I want to do in my life and live my life with no regret. Live my life with no looking at things and going, I can't do that. Because I'm going to do it. Prince, rest in peace. I got some rough days ahead of me. I got 2 big losses that I'm already grieving, and this third one is one that who saw coming? Who saw it coming? If I'm speaking for you, I hope that this gives you some solace and gives you some comfort. If I'm not speaking for you and you never understood what this was all about in the first place, hopefully I open up your eyes so you'll know. My favorite color is purple because of Prince. I love classical music because of Prince. I love country music because of Prince. I love jazz music because of Prince. Because he could play all of those musics. And he was appreciative of every type of music. Rest in peace, Prince. Always will I be a fan. Always will you be my inspiration. As Prince would say to all of you, may you live to see the dawn.